One of the best feelings in the world is waking up to a job you love. Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Living the Life. It's great to have you join us.
It is an absolute delight to be with you again on this show where we talk about all things women.
Yes. Have you seen people who are unhappy with their jobs no matter how hard they try? And the thought of Monday mornings brings them so much pain and dissatisfaction. Well, we are here to tell you that it doesn't have to be that way. Yeah, we're going to banter on some reasons why people dread Monday mornings.
6 reasons.
Yes. Okay. We're going to start. By the way, before we go, this looks, too much. Maybe you should hold it in your hands.
Don't break it.
Okay, you go first.
Right. So, I have here their kids' new series, Late Night Convo, kept them awake on Sunday night, and they woke up on Monday morning blurry-eyed. That happens.
That happens, but then we need to watch it. Then I have, they've had an awesome weekend, and Monday has to come and take it all away. You know, people associate that Monday to boring, then weekend exciting.
Yeah, thank God it's Friday. Oh God, it's Monday.
You know.
I have here.
Okay.
They have crazy work hours and impossible targets. So they wake up not feeling like going to work. They're not looking forward to those impossible targets. Yeah.
Oh.
That can be frustrating.
And talking about targets, I think the weekend sometimes makes you escape, right? You have this workload that's waiting for you in the office. You know this thing they say, work no dey finish.
At all.
You go meet up on Monday, you go there, but then when I think being able to plan properly, when you plan and divide them into bits and pieces, that might help so that you know that when you come on Monday, you will continue. Okay, I have their jobs make them want to scream or doze. Sometimes I used to my colleague, one of my former colleagues used to tell me how people sleep in their office. Like literal sleep. I know sometimes people say it's federal government workers that do that, but even as long as the job is not flowing,
it.
No matter how much, were you the one telling me about you're paid a huge sum of money, but then you weren't excited about the job one time, some time ago?
I don't know if it's
okay,
me.
Yeah. But the person was saying she gets to travel, the paycheck is good, but then it was becoming very, more like routine, and she didn't like it. So she knew that it wasn't just about the money.
I met someone who said for her sanity, she had to leave. So I guess different things. Okay, number 5. They got caught up in the weekend vibe and forgot to plan for the new week. Yeah, that one is improper planning.
So you have to deal with it and arrange it so that it doesn't clog up in your week. Okay, I'm having their work environment is toxic.
That one.
When you have nasty bosses, or you can't seem to do the anything right.
Yeah.
You do this, they say it's not like that. You do that, they say it's not like that. But like we said, it doesn't have to be so. Okay. All right, we'll go on a short break now, and when we return, we'll be discussing why you need to choose a career that aligns with your purpose. Don't go away. Living the Life will be right back after this time out.
The free Superbook Bible app has fun stuff everyone will love. It's jam-packed with games and activities, plus lots of exciting Superbook episodes that you can watch for free. Find answers to your questions, watch videos, discover biblical heroes, and of course, read the Bible. It's even great for practicing your English. The new Superbook Bible app, all the fun of Superbook in an app. Free downloads on iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon.
Welcome back. If you've been whining at the thought of Monday mornings, or you feel you're a square peg in a round hole when it comes to your career choices, then you're in the right place. We have with us in the studio Mr. Peterson Adeniyi, fondly called the personality boss. Peterson Adeniyi is Africa's #1 personality and life's purpose expert. He is the managing partner at A.a. Peterson Consulting, a trainer, speaker, and author. It's so good to have you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Finally, we know we missed the first time,
Yeah.
and then we tried again. We said we're going to try, we'll bring you back, and you are
good to
here.
be here. Great to be
Welcome.
here. Thank you.
So because of our time, I'll go straight into our questions.
Yeah.
Let's start by defining purpose. I've seen a lot of your videos and your posts about purpose, and you're helping people gain clarity daily. I see that. But so now you're here, so let's start by defining what purpose is, and how does one know their purpose?
Yeah, thank you very much, Abigail. Purpose is simply original intentions. So we'll not make it very complex.
Okay.
What is the original intentions? And in life, all of us have purpose for different things that we do. I had a purpose before I came here. You had a purpose for inviting me. Those at the back have a purpose for whatever they're doing. So purpose is just the original intention. So everything we do, we have purpose about it. However, what people have not found is what is God's original intention for creating me. It's very important. Even though everything has a purpose, the microphone has a purpose, the buildings have a purpose.
Yes.
I mean, the building for classroom cannot be made as a building for factory because there's a purpose. So purpose is original intention. So what is the purpose of man? What is God's intention for creating man? And I think if we create things with purpose, God who made us will have a purpose. And it's very clear in the Bible, you know, that God had a purpose for creating all of us. So I believe every human being has a purpose.
So how do you find that?
Yeah, so the word here is to find it. To find what your purpose is. So how do you find it? One of the things that I have found is discovering who you are first. And that's why, I mean, in your introduction, you mentioned I'm a personality expert. I help people to find what their purpose is through who they are. That's their personality.
Oh, okay.
Because we can say a microphone is to project our voice.
Yes.
When you look at the structure of a microphone, it's not like light. And so when we study microphone, check the things inside the microphone, then we can say, oh, this gadget is supposed to project the voice. And so many other things. When you see a particular equipment, even if I don't know what it's used for, the first question I'm going to ask is, Abigail, what is this machine meant to do? And so if nobody is there to show me and I check it and check the things in this equipment, I can see this, I can see this. This is showing me that this machine is meant for this. So it's very important that you know what your personality is.
Yes.
Your personality is a recurring pattern of thoughts, feelings, behavior that can be positively or productively applied.
Awesome.
Personality is a recurring. Is there a particular way that you think every time? Is there a dominant way that you feel? And is there a particular way you behave?
True.
So when you understand that, then you're able to say, oh, that means I'm supposed to do this. So our makeup can show us what our purpose is. God is
Awesome.
so magnificent. Even our personality, even our
Yes.
behavior is in tandem with his original purpose
Awesome.
for our
And
life.
Awesome. So that means we're right to say that there's a connection between your personality and even your career, because you're seeing
absolutely.
there's a wiring kind of that connects.
Oh, absolutely.
So why is it important to choose that career now, the career that aligns with your purpose?
It's okay. So let me define career. Career is some kind of projection in a particular occupation. That's the simplest way I can say it. If you're in a particular occupation and you're progressing in it for 10 years, 20 years, that is your career. Career is not jobs that you take this job, you leave it, you're a producer today, tomorrow you are playing football. That's not career. Career is in a particular line of industry or job, and you are there for a long time. So because our careers, we're going to spend a lot of our time on our career.
True.
So we cannot say, oh, anything goes. I will just do anything. I mean, you're going to spend 8 hours every day,
8
or 9 hours
honestly.
every day in your job. That's a huge part of who you are. A huge part of your job, a good part of your career, I mean, is that long every day. So what is the link? The link is you have to know, because you have to deploy yourself in such a career. The way you are wired, the way God created you, should be in alignment with that job. That's number one.
Awesome.
Number two, you also mentioned in your introduction, as I heard, some people, the job may be good, the career may be excellent, the career may be 100% aligned with who they are.
Yes.
But one thing is also very important, the environment. This is very key.
Very key.
If you have a boss that does not like what you do, that does not give you credit for everything you do, you're likely also going to hate that career or that job.
True, true.
So it's very important to find out, because we're going to spend a lot of our time every day in our career. You have to find a career that is in line with you. And if you are very lucky, you have a very good environment, your job, your boss is hailing you, is helping you, is making you feel great every day, then you're in the right career and all of that. Yeah.
Okay, so what is the most important factor to consider when choosing a career?
I believe not what you study in school, because many of us will study different things. So if I study engineering and I send my CV to somebody to help me, it's going to look at it and say, oh, this guy has BSc in engineering, or sorry, a B engine, so I'm going to get an engineering job. However, if you are not wired for engineering, you have already locked yourself down. So what you should consider when you want to choose your career is, first of all, who you are. Is very, I don't know why a lot of people have not paid attention to understanding themselves. Some people are just great as entertainers, but they read a different thing.
Yes.
So
honestly,
it's very important. You must know who you are. That's the first and very important part. All the things can be added, but who you are is very important in determining what career you're going to choose.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah. And like you have said from the beginning, understanding, first of all, God's purpose for your life.
Oh, absolutely.
That kind of connects to everything else.
Yes.
Now, I hear people say there's a difference between a work and a job.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who have tried to make that differentiation. Job has to do with what is giving you money. So many times people get jobs based on what they read in school. But when it comes, so some people are very lucky that the job they go to every day is in line with who they are, which is their work. So they don't even feel, the only thing they feel when they are working is that they are tired. It's not that they are stressed out. It's just that, oh, you have been recording from morning till evening. Physically, you'll be tired. But if you can take some rest, you are rejuvenated again. So job has to do with what you read in school, and you're making money from it and all of that. But your work has to do with who you are. Your work has to do with deploying yourself. Many people are in their jobs today who are not deploying themselves. They're even using a very small percentage of who they are at their jobs. Or maybe, oh, I'm a marketer, so they don't even do anything than to just market and market. Meanwhile, they have tremendous potential in other areas that will make them to deploy and use their mind seriously into that career or job. So that's a different job. Has to do with what you paid for, but your work has to do with who you are becoming. In fact, somebody said your work is who you are becoming. So if you want to know if you're in the right job, in the next 20 years, can you still be in that job? So work has to do with what you are becoming.
What you are becoming. I think that's the takeaway, what you are becoming, who you are. And God is going to help us to do that. Thank you so much for coming. We're going to continue part 2 of this. We still have more questions for you.
Thank you.
Well, I wish we could explore more questions on today's topic, but not to worry, you can send in your questions using the information shown on your screen, and we'll be sure to reply. After the break, a beautiful piece on purpose, self-discovery, and true beauty. Stay with us.
The free Superbook Bible app has fun stuff everyone will love. It's jam-packed with games and activities, plus lots of exciting Superbook episodes that you can watch for free. Find answers to your questions, watch videos, discover biblical heroes, and of course, read the Bible. It's even great for practicing your English. The new Superbook Bible app, all the fun of Superbook in an app. Free downloads on iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon.
My name is Temi. I'm a beauty entrepreneur. My job is to make people look beautiful, and I love doing it. I used to love assisting my mom on her dressing table. I'll tweak what she's wearing, add some more lipstick. That was when I discovered the interest and the passion for making others look good. I was doing makeup part-time on people, but I wasn't happy inside me. I felt so empty inside. I knew there was much more to life for me than this. I knew that I had to go into this thing. I had to put in everything I had. That was how Inside Out Beauty and Health Services started. A lot of people looked well packaged on the outside. They look beautiful, attractive, but inside them, they're not so beautiful. They feel pain, they ache deep inside them. They're going through marital problems, challenging family experiences, bitterness, unforgiveness, low self-worth. When I was in primary school, my friends used to call me rabbit teeth. They made me feel I wasn't beautiful. They made me feel self-conscious. I also remember when I repeated my primary 2, my teacher wrote in my report card, she's a dull child. When I was writing my final exams, I didn't put in any effort and I had 3 A's out of 7 subjects. That means I'm actually brilliant. I took that sentence, she was a dull child, and I threw it away. God brings clients our way. We make them beautiful, yes, on the outside, but we also add words of encouragement that God brings our way to pass across to people. Those are the ways by which we help people look beautiful, even from the inside. Your beauty will fade, definitely, but there's an inner beauty, and that's the beauty you should concentrate on. That's the beauty you should work on every day. Just as you apply your makeup, wear nice clothes. Tell yourself, what am I going to do today inside me to make myself more beautiful? And there's no greater beauty than helping other people. That's where true happiness comes in. That's where true beauty comes in. That's where you feel content and happy when you're able to help other people.
That's really cool.
Yeah, someone who's found purpose and you can say pretty much serving people with it.
Yes.
Yeah?
And by the way, I think she's changed the name now. It's
Okay.
Beauty Unboxed.
Beauty
or something.
Unboxed, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now back to purpose and all of that. I love the fact that she's not just the regular makeup artist talking about purpose, because she has discovered who she is. So she's using that avenue, that work she's doing as a medium to reach people, to give life, to encourage, to share what she has learned in her journey in life and all of that. And I think that's something that only someone who has found purpose can do. There are shops you enter, just do your face, go and go. But because she has found purpose, she's spreading that.
And it sort of ties in with what he said, because her background is actually law.
Yeah.
She's a lawyer, but instead of doing the job of it, she decided to do the work that she's called to do. So purpose is so key. And I think until you find that purpose, you'll just be hopping from one job to another. You'll never find that satisfaction. And I also think that when you find it, it's always about people. It's always about people.
It's always about people. When it moves from you, me, to people, how can I serve people? How can I help people? Then you end up finding yourself in the equation at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You're trying to help somebody, but at the end of the day, you yourself, you're helped.
Yeah, and you're so fulfilled.
Yes.
I think that's the best thing,
That
to just
is the
be
best.
fulfilled. After the break, Loud Voice will be cracking us up on our Simply Hilarious segment.
Yes, and trust me, you need some fun and laughter in your life right now. So get ready to laugh away your troubles.
All right, people, my name is Loud Voice, CFR, comedian of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I make people laugh for a living. First and foremost, I want to advise every youth out there that are into drugs, that smoke one thing or the other. God never created you to be a smoker. If God wanted you to be a smoker, if you put exhaust for back of your head, He's a perfect creator. So stop smoking. And there is a general saying that goes thus, that what a man can do, a woman can do it better. I am in support of that, sincerely. Because even in the pronunciation of names, you take an extra power to pronounce that of a woman. For example, if a man is called a baron, a woman will be called a baroness. If a man is called Emmanuel, the woman will be called Emanuela. If a man is called Gabriel, a woman will be called Gabriela. You're taking an extra power to pronounce.
That's someone who has found his purpose and he's using it to make us laugh and help people.
I believe that too,
Yes.
because, and then he's born again. He's a child of God.
Oh,
so
wow.
and that doesn't mean, you know, some people feel, okay, if you're a comedian, you
can't be serious enough to
you
serve
know.
the Lord.
You know, but that's a good one. Finding who you are, whatever it is, whether you're a baker, you're a caterer, whatever it is, find it, stick to it.
And serve God with it.
Yeah, this episode has actually been a great one. You know, talking about purpose. God is going to help us and our audience as well to seek Him first. As we seek Him, we will find us.
Exactly.
Yes, and His purpose
Like
for our
that.
life will be established. And that's our prayer for everyone on the show.
Right. This is the point where we have to say our goodbyes, but not to worry, we'll be back with another heartwarming episode of Living the Life. Remember, true living is when you step out of your comfort zone to put a smile on someone's face. You can do so by signing up as a 700 Club partner.
Yes. By signing up as a 700 Club partner, you'll be providing life-saving surgeries to children with deformities, clean water to whole communities, and providing support for widows. A monthly donation of as low as 1,000 naira, 10,000 naira, 50,000 naira will do just fine. Kindly call the number on your screen to kickstart the process.
And just in case you are afraid of stepping into your purpose, we leave you with this quote by T.D. Jakes. And it says, if you can't find your purpose, figure out your passion, for your passion will lead you right into your purpose.
That's awesome. So with love from our hearts, we say this is going to be your best week yet.
Have a great day.
Bye.